lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting with food prep, and this is Saturday before Sunday, and I'm just going ahead to prepare for our Sunday lunch/dinner. I'm going ahead to serrate or just give this chicken some scoring. I'm going to salt and pepper both sides, and this is just to prepare for the next day. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to add some more seasoning. Those who know me by now know that my staple is my staple. I go in with curry powder, cayenne pepper, garlic, salt, onion powder as well. I also do some white pepper and chicken seasoning. I add some sugar for caramelization and some oil. I give that a good massage, and then I crimp up the sides of the foil paper. This is just what it looks like after it's all seasoned up. I just let that marinate overnight and keep it in the fridge till I'm ready to bake, and that is for Sunday. Anyway, if you're new here, you are more than welcome. Do want to click on the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time we upload a new content. So for Saturday dinner, this is what we're just making. I can't be bothered, honestly. This is just our pizza that I showed you from our grocery haul for the month of January, or February now. February, don't mind me. Anyway, it's not always seasoned enough, so I usually had my own salt and pepper before I put that in the oven. And that is it. Dinner is done. Nobody's stressed. Everybody's happy. I can't even be bothered. This particular night I wasn't so hungry, so I only had one slice. And I'm just adding soya spice to my own. This one came to tell me the food was hot. Anyway, Sunday we went to church and it was a glorious day. This is my feed for the day, and when we came back, I just brought the chicken out to thaw a bit, and then I put it in the oven while I went to unwind and relax with my family.
Now this is the kind of life I like to live. A soft life. I don't like stress. Now let's make our curry base.
Anyway, once I changed, I put the chicken in the oven and it was cooled down. Now it was just time to see a taste test, and then I was just going to froth out the chicken, or what's this called, fillet. I was going to fillet the chicken. Anyway, this one came in to look for ice cream. His father, he knew his father bought ice cream the day before, and he was looking for it. It wasn't here, so he checked the other one. Honestly, if I was one that kept it, nobody would find it except it's me. But anyway, I got their ice cream, and then by this time I was done with the frothing or the filleting of the chicken, and it was time for our curry base. I'm just boiling some basmati rice here to go with the curry, and I always add some oil to mine to just make it extra fluffy. And yeah, I just like the taste of the oil in it. But anyway, this is the base for my curry. I'm using some onion, garlic, basil, ginger, and just a little habanero pepper, just so that my boys can enjoy this food. They don't like spice like me. But anyway, I put all of that into my spice blender. I add some oil, and the star of the dish, which is my fennel seeds. I'm using 2 tablespoons of that and 2 teaspoons of that and half a teaspoon of black peppercorn, and this is what it looks like afterwards. It smells glorious. But anyway, I'm starting with some butter in my hot pot, and then I'm adding some oil as well before I go in with my curry paste. I'm stirring that, and then I'm going to add some of my curry powder, stir that and toast it till my nipples tummy just grow. Then I add some more oil just as needed, and then the coconut milk, which is so creamy. I'm also going to be adding 1 full cup of water for that as well. Add some chicken seasoning and let that come to a boil. And remember that our chicken is already cooked, so we're not wasting time. This curry comes together very quickly. I add my chicken back into the pot, give that a quick stir. If I had some coriander or parsley at this point, this is where I'll add it, just after I add this corn flour slurry. So this is 1 tablespoon of corn flour and 2 tablespoons of water. I mix that up together, make sure there was no lumps. Added that back into the curry just to thicken it up, and dinner is ready. Dinner is absolutely ready. This recipe was so good. This curry didn't last more than 2 days. But anyway, you guys, let me know if you'll be trying this. The next day was a Monday, and because the boys were at home, I get to take the car to work, and I don't have to be jumping bus. I know it's only £2 per trip, but the convenience of having your own mobility, it cannot be understated. But anyway, after work, I decided to stop by Aldi just to pick up a few things.
Stopped at Aldi. I want to get some bread and maybe brioche for the boys. This week they're at home. And I'm sure my husband must have heard when with their noise. But anyway, I just want to get some brioche for them for breakfast. You know what I was just thinking to myself? Like, if it was South Africa, they don't actually bomb me to leave my car, my bag here. But it's safe.
Anyway, you guys, the boys have been eating non-stop. I don't know. I think it's different for most people because my children were on break 1 week, and then some people said it was just the next week for them. But anyway, they were eating a lot, and we just had to get a few more things. I checked out and I made my way back home. And you guys, I don't know if I've told you about this, but Shein is having a challenge at the moment. The challenge is already closed, and voting starts on the 23rd of this month till the 29th of this month. Make sure you put in your vote, support your faves, and there are amazing prizes to be won. Anyway, you guys, the next day I get to make my way to work again, and honestly, just the mobility, the freedom of movement. This particular day I stopped at Asda just to pick up a few more things. All through the week that the boys were at home, I think I made about 3 trips to the store, and it was unbelievable the amount of food that these boys were consuming. It was ridiculous. But anyway, when I got to Asda, I had to put my bag in a boot because it was a distance to the store and I was not about to take chances. But anyway, I picked up a few more items and then I made my way back home. On this particular day, I was going to be off the next day. I think I worked for 5 days out of the whole 7 days where the boys were at home, and it was not funny. So on that day when I was at home, I tried not to vlog or anything, just spend time with the boys, and we made some activities. We made some curry chili, minced chili together. We made some ice lollies, and it was really fun. This is the last day before I go back to work, and I was just trying to catch up with my laundry, and you guys, it was just a lot. But anyway, we just have last night's dinner that I still have to pack up, and I'm just trying to load the last set of laundry. This is the whites. I try to do this last because it takes a longer time to wash. I'm still one of those people who uses jig to wash whites because the kind of play that my boys play when they wear white is, I don't understand it. But anyway, quick washing up before I pack up last night's dinner. I told you guys, we made some lolly the other days, and that's just the mold that I was washing there. Put away all the dishes from after I'm done with washing up. You guys, my husband couldn't find it. He couldn't find the kitchen roll, so he had the toilet roll in the kitchen. But anyway, just a quick breakfast for the boys. They're having chocolate and bread, and I just like to do something a bit extra for them. Butter both sides of the bread, and then I put some chocolate in the middle, and they seem to enjoy it. At the moment, they're not looking to eat so much because they know that they're going to have snacks later on. But this is what they had for breakfast. I'm just going to be making some hot chocolate to go with that for the boys. So they seem to enjoy this breakfast option at the moment. It changes from time to time, but anyway, onto the hot chocolate. These mugs were a souvenir from their previous school. So last year Christmas, not last year, the year before, the boys made some Christmas art and they put it on mugs for them, and it was really nice. So apart from sugar, I put a pinch of salt in the hot chocolate because my mom always did that, and that's what I do for my boys as well. This is their mug. I'm sure you can tell who did what. But anyway, they like their breakfast, and this boy has been independent for God knows how long. He doesn't want me to do most of the things for him. I'm not mad at it because I know it's my freedom that's already approaching. So cleaning up after our breakfast prep, and I'm just packing up that minced chili that we had the other day. It had carrots in it. It was so good, you guys. I packed it up into 2 batches so we can bring that out and warm it whenever we need. I'm supposed to label this, but I have been lazy to do that. So I just chuck them in the freezer, and at least I know that, okay, this is where it is. But anyway, I'm still looking for okra because I'm about to make some soup. I've boiled some tripe the day before, and you get to see that very soon. I've also brought out some momoy that I made a while ago. I showed you that in a previous vlog. But anyway, you guys, this is the tomato I'm using at the moment because fresh tomato is very expensive at the moment. So I use this canned plumbed ones. I'm also using some long peppers, habanero, red pepper, red onion, white onion. I'm using some garlic. I'm not using ginger for this mix because I'm using quite a few habanero peppers. But anyway, that is everything I put in the blender. I'm just going to put some basil leaves because it makes the taste of the pepper unique. I'm going to blend that and then add it to the tripe that I boiled the night before. Tripe takes a while to boil, so I try to do this the day before I actually cook. But anyway, now that my pepper mix is ready, I'm chopping up some onion and I'm going to add that into my pot. Usually I try to fry the onions before I do anything, but because I'm rushing, because I'm going to work later this day, I'm just trying to put everything in the pot and just let it cook while I go and get ready for work. But I have a few things to show you before then. Someone asked me how I get my palm oil, the consistency that I get it when I want to cook. I just put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds per time. I check it and it's ready for whenever I want to use it. Because I'm cooking with tripe stock already, I'm just adding salt and chicken seasoning to my pot, and I'm just going to leave that a jar while it is cooking. I'm also putting my momoy in my bag for work later. I have this chocolate that has been in my bag for 2 weeks. I can't seem to finish it, but anyway, I'm putting my mug, crisps, and a slice of pie in my bag. I also take my spoon to work. I don't care what anybody says. I'm just that kind of person that I don't like using other people's spoons. It just makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, let's unbox my degusta box together. I got this Maggi chow mein flavor. We also get some hen's chicken broth. I tried to make mine, but we get that in the box. We also get some chips, and this is from a brand called Snats. This bondless chili, sweet chili. I put that in my bag because it was so good. We also got some air fryer, paprika and fajita seasoning packs. We got some protein mix. I really like this drink. And then this is my first time seeing this Chinese black bean. I will try this with the chow mein and let you guys know how that goes. We also got this packs of seasoning. This is the cheap seasoning and the Mexican all-rounder. I'll also show you guys what that tastes like. They got this jelly belly cherry drink and this foam fever sweets, vegan ones, and this Kellogg's craze cereal. The boys are looking forward to trying that. But that's everything I get in my degusta box. If you're looking to get yours, use my discount code for 3% off your first box.
Hi lovelies, and welcome to this segment of the video. This segment has proudly been sponsored by a brand called perfectkickz with a Z. So they've sent me this really lovely Louis Vuitton bag. So they reached out a while ago and I picked out this bag from their website. They deal with one-to-one replicas, so all these brands that you see and love, they have all their things. Now think of any brand, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Fendi, Gucci, the list is endless. Everything is on there. I'll leave you a link to their website as well as my discount code so you guys can partake of some amazing discounts when you shop on their website. But this particular bag is the Louis Vuitton Alma BB handbag. It is so cute. But anyway, you guys, this bag comes with a carry-on bag, a customized Louis Vuitton bag. This is the bag itself. Also comes with a certificate of authenticity, original receipt. You also have some instructions on how to care for the bag and all of that. You also have a Louis Vuitton ribbon as well as a Louis Vuitton customized dust bag. Bag is really cute, you guys. It's really cute. Look at that in comparison to my head. I'm not going to be taking all of this off because I'm going to be gifting this to someone, and there's a certain thrill that comes with you unboxing your own bag yourself. I don't want to take that away from this person, so we're just going to have to enjoy this bag looking like these. Okay, so I'm just taking off that little tape that joined the two bags together. Obviously there's a ton of packaging in the bag just to preserve its shape, and then you get a further manual on how to care for the bag. And like some of the other Louis Vuitton bags that I have, you have your own padlock and key in this cute little box. So I've never had to use mine, but you never know. Anyway, this is the key and the padlock. This is what it looks like. It's customized, has the name on there as well as the logo on the other side. Also get a long strap. The long strap is also customized. You get to see the logo on there as well as the name on the flip side. Really good leather. Anyway, you also have this strap here that is customized. You get to see the name of the brand on there. This is what it looks like on the inside. Really cute. It doesn't have much inside. It's just this little flap for your card and things like that. This bag is great on its own. I really love it. It has some studs on there, has some tips on them, just so that it doesn't get scratched up. Really love this. I think you can rock this in a number of ways. You can rock this on its own. You can choose to attach the long strap, and these are the straps. Really love that chocolate brown. It's a really enticing color. Anyway, you guys, that's what the bag looks like. The link to their website will be in my description box along with my discount code, so you guys can get to buy this particular bag, and you can also see other brands on their website as well.